All right, baby, we back once motherfucking again, and gonna do it my way. Lily played a game, Nasus, and she's wondering why she lost. And she hasn't played League since. What is that disgusting noise? Jesus Christ, that actually triggered. Maybe because I'm tired. I've been up for a while, but jeez, oh man, that makes me angry. Oh, just hearing that fucking that's a stupid ass helicopter. I think I saw on it.
30 seconds.
Oh, they spin. Okay, let's get it. Is that Nunu bot, man? I missed the old Nunu bot, man. But yeah. So versus Mordekaiser, Mordekaiser got you early. Well, any champion got the dog early, but you really don't have any problems with Mord. Here, what I've been doing in lane and saying fucking been maxing Q. One my way I probably will do is a game that I played today against a pretty much the second hardest matchup in my eyes. Like fighter wise. Bruisers is probably Anthrax, and then like the bleeder Darius. That's just fuck that. Just fuck that. Can I beat Darius? Oh yeah, 100%. I did what do you call it? But certain Dariuses that are like actual like no life, sweat the champion, you know, yeah, or a lower tier I can but it's just not worth going through the hassle. You get what I'm saying? Mordekaiser is one of those champions where, you know, you sit over the goddamn top of the wave. It's easy to get the lane pushed in, but it's still magic damage, still hurts. So if you're able to stop the wave around here and delay it for this wave to crash right here, you're in a good spot. So here you would probably want to get E and then drop it down, because he's going to try to push these melees and then have these minions get into the turret. So now you need to hopefully know how to farm underneath the goddamn turret. So I'd E and throw the spirit first. Okay, still got it. Either way works. But I would throw the E first. Caddy goes bye rip. So here you just let it go in. You just go ahead and tank it a little bit. Try to get these melees to come up here, but then again, you don't want to eat too much damage. And there's the pound town. Make sure you get this caddy. Level 3, I wouldn't, if I know I'm underneath my turret, I would not get well, if I'm maxing Q, I would not get my W. For what? Nunu's not coming to gank for you, so it's pointless getting it. You don't need to slow anybody, so just lower the CD on your Q and you're chilling. Boom. And it does a little bit more damage too, so that's nice. Okay, here I guess she slipped up, dropped spirit, damage coming out, and that's the struggle right there when you're not able to control that wave at the start of the game. And oh, what I wanted to say was, oh yeah, I played against the Nasus. I played the hard matchup, and I played it perfectly, and you really can't make any mistakes versus somebody that mains a champion like that. So and then one mistake just ruined my whole laning phase. My jungler just f***ed it all up, and he didn't understand that, and a lot of people don't understand. So holding the ground here, a little damage coming out. I need to hit this damn button. But when I played against this Nasus, I shit you not, the dude got ruined. Absolutely ruined. We had a little fun there. Everybody knew it was me, and we're fucking around, having a good old time, and throwing a game with the enemy Yumi, blah, blah, blah. But I'll show you what you're supposed to do when you play against the Nasus. So here, we're screwed. Very low. Nasus has to wait for E to come back up. If you're ever in this situation right here, you definitely want to at least soak the experience, get level 5, and throw 3 points in E. When you get a little bit better when it comes to controlling the wave, then you want to learn how to max Q. At this point, like the way the game is built, you know, it goes both ways. I want to say, okay, you get good, you max Q, right? You just straight up max Q. But, you know, even if you are good, you could still max E and still have similar stacks. But when you straight up max Q, it just hits different. Let's just say it just hits different, but it still hits fucking hard, even if you 3-point E, like the way Lily's doing it right here. Now here you'd want your jungler to shadow main, but there's no way Kha'Zix would probably be here. If he's there, then he's a low life. So here it'd be okay to walk over the wave, and this is why unsealed is the best rune setup right here, because if you're able to conserve your mana a little bit better, and then push the wave, and you get him this low, and he's like, yeah, okay, or you might be a little bit low too, or he's this low, you can force the teleport without you having to teleport, and having 3 points in E allows you to push the wave. When he backs, he has to regen, so if you're able to push the wave, you understand he needs back, so you throw the E down on the whole wave right here, knowing that he needs back, or you stop his back, knowing that you have unsealed up, and then you pop you pop clarity and you keep him there, and then you push the wave, forcing him to stay, or he's gonna miss a little bit of experience. Because when it comes to playing top lane, you gotta understand that you don't want to miss one single minion. Meaning, if I port, like Mordekaiser ports back, he doesn't port back right away, so he just missed out. Boom, 3 minions. Now it's still count. Oh, he's actually gonna walk back the lane. Oh wow. Oh, because the lane is pushing, but he just missed out on that. But that's the thing, he backed at the wrong time. He was low. It was just a shitty back. He should have just sat back and let the lane push back. Yes, Nasus gets free reign to push the wave and to get as much CS as possible. But hey, that's you fucking up your lane. Plus also him being overextended. Where's your jungler at? Just not there. So rip. And it doesn't matter what's happening across the map right now, because right now we need to focus on the dog and what the fuck she's doing wrong. Am I muted? Testing. Okay, thank God, man. I would hate to be muted right now. All right, so coming back with Spectral. So, here's another thing. So, when you go spec, and then let's take a look at the runes. Okay, AP. Okay, because you went ring, and it got the CDR and magic resistance. Nothing wrong with that. And then went second wind. Second wind completely fucking useless. Well, actually, it's not completely useless, but yeah. So, everything's looking good here. You could go approach of velocity when you get a little bit better. I wouldn't just get approach of velocity if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But I'm starting to run. I'm in the dog 4. I'll tell you, all my games are getting held back when I'm playing a dog. I'm telling you, my dog game is one of the best you'll ever see, and I'm being held back by the runes that I'm running, and of course my teammates. So what I started doing was running approach velocity. So when I drop the wither, 5 seconds, and they don't have any tenacity, guess what? I'm going to be able to get 15% movement speed running towards them, since I'm the one CC in them, and I'm able to catch targets. And then of course Swifties and Triforce allows me to pull up and finish off targets when targets need to be finished off. But here you see the E soften up the wave, which is nice. So that means you can walk up here. So what you do is you walk up here. If you don't, actually you probably have to, so you just want to auto attack here, and then you want to go ahead and juke that, and then E the back wave, not the melees. Boom, and then E the back wave. You see how right there? Okay, well that's fine too. Hopefully that spirit, nope, rip. But the main thing is getting a farm. Even if you could have 150 stacks right now, at this elo, well, I probably have about 150 right now, but she only has about 80. But it's fine. It is fine. Trust me. The main thing is just farming, getting your items. As long as you get your items, everything's gonna be fine. Look at Mordekaiser. He has free reign to perfect CS. Does he perfect CS now? Because he would have close to 90 right now. Here, auto attack, then reset on this one. And bada bing, bada boom, she starts to max. So she leaves 2 points in E and then starts max Q, which is perfectly fine too. All right, so she got the Nunu coming in, and we're gonna go into the 9th realm. Boom. So here she should have popped R. Is Mordekaiser. So you not popping R and dropping E, you pretty much wasted 85 mana when it costs 100 to just do that. Yes, it puts your ulti on cooldown. See, this is why I run Cosmic Insight and rush CDR items. The faster I get my ulti back, then I can go Super Saiyan every single time. So that means if I like to have around Kindle Gem and Sheen right now. So that's 20% plus 520, and then where's the side runes? Oh, right here. And then you would have 4. So you'd have 29. You would have 29 CDR. So you pop ulti, and she has no CDR right now. Besides, oh, actually she has 9. But she would have 20 on top if she was able to save 1850. And then you do the math on Nasus R, which is 108 seconds. You do the math, and then see how you get your ulti back. So that's another form of being able to throw down, tank, whatever. Or if you get in gank camp, your ulti's back up. So Kha'Zix's MIA. I think Rip just went down. But here, these two should push the wave out fast enough. So they don't push the wave. At least just walk up Nunu. But instead you're saying, hey, I'm going to freeze this wave up. The question is, does this wave get blocked where Mord could save TP? So you see the wave coming in. Looks like he's going to have to TP. So he definitely will TP here. He's able to collect that. But you want to get that wave into the turret as fast as possible. And have this motherfucker missing out a little bit. So again, back here. She does get her Sheen, which is nice. And then boom, ulti's back up. And the main thing is just farm. Now, there might be opportunities for you just to wax this motherfucker, but it might put you in a bad spot at times if you're not tracking any jungler. So here, I remember watching this part of the stream. I was like, I would have just murked this motherfucker. And she should have just popped the fucking R and ended this guy and sent him gone. Peace late. Especially if his E's down or whatever, which one's, what do you call it? Rip Caddy. Never mind. Katie's fine. Okay, there it is. Boom. Oh, she thought the shield came through. But all good. He just used teleport. So go ahead and push the wave. So this is another thing too. When you're playing at this elo, or any elo, if you have 3-point E and 2 Dorn rings, the faster you're able to push this wave, the faster you're going to be able to bang on this turret. And if you're running Demolish, which you should be, if you know, you just want to learn how to pressure when you get tired of just saying fuck them, forget us, and you want to fight, then you can got that option for approach velocity, which is really nice. But I would focus more on just trying to get every single play and get used to it. You should have popped Demolish onto that tower, and then boom, the faster you're able to push this, you can back. If you have teleport up, you can just save it. So if you have to double Q Caddy just so that you can push the wave fast, so you could save a teleport, that'd be nice too. Like this wave right here, let's see what Mord does. You might be able to he'll probably push the wave, and then teleport comes out. Got the Kindle Gem, got the free boots. Life is looking good right now. What you're looking for right this goddamn moment is for him to be overextended. If you can get this lane push, that's fine. Pretend like you're chilling, relaxing. I see you, like, if you pull up on him, you want to make sure you're dropping a Q on him if he gets in range, just like what she's about to do. But don't get too greedy. You also remember you got to stack. The reason why I say you want to pop Q is you want to get him low enough to where, you know, he has to back. Why? Because you want to get to that tower. Just like that, pop, walk back, and then back to stacking. Kind of like, you know, well, you could slowly just do this right here, and as you can see, he's standing right there. I would have tried to maybe stand out, maybe just stood over my way and let him Q me, play a little bit more passive to play mind games with him. Well, that's all good. Here you can just walk up, eat a turret shot, and smack him over the head and just juke his E. Like right here, when he goes for this minion, hit him with a Q, and then back off. Every time he goes up, just hit him, make him you know, you got to tax him pretty much. So another thing you can do too, if you know, you got Swift and you got the boots, when you got MR too, is what you do is you predict what he's going to do. You push this wave in, you Q this cat, and you just push it as fast as possible, and you get onto this tower. And as you can see, mid is getting fucking smashed right now. So the whole game plan here, which there was an opportunity probably to get every single one of these plates, but of course she didn't. She went, and when you're not that experienced, I understand you want to go for the Spectral's cow, and then once you learn to balance the wave, and I'll probably do those my ways on the games I play today, so you guys kind of understand and what to expect when you get your ass beat, and understanding what it's like to get your ass beat with the dog, and breaking down the more runes, because the guy that I shit on, he ran some fucking $1.55 runes. So here, I mean, there's okay, well, no, at this point I'd be stacking 2. You already lost 2 towers mid, so map's open, so you gotta just be careful. Look, I mean, you take 2 towers this early in a game at this elo, what do people do? Like, they don't, what, they start sieging this at 14 minutes? You know, it's like God, we take this tower early. It's probably fucking news to them. Like, this is probably like fucking X. You're like, man, we did it, man, we did. Yeah, you sure? But yeah, again, we already know that Lily lost because I said that she got tired of, she's not really playing League. She wants to kind of figure out what's going on here. But the dog able to stack. Life is looking pretty good. Ash is juiced up right now with a big bounty. Boom. Kha'Zix, you would want Kha'Zix to see, like, when Kha'Zix come, what are you gonna do? One, like, you're not fighting it. There you go, perfect. There's the tank. Put the caddy. Gotta hit the caddy. Oh, they're gonna go in here. Again, you want to push it without pushing the wave, and then hit him every single time he comes up for farm. 234 stacks is really, it's all right. It's all right. This, I felt like, you know, at this level, I mean, once you learn to farm, 9th round we go. Okay, this dog looks like possibly could go down, and yep, she goes down, not respecting that ulti. That's double transfer right there. All right, so I don't know if it's time. It's 16 minutes in. What does the enemy team need to do? It's 16 minutes in. That's the question. You have a 1 in 4 Kha'Zix. You have Malzahar. These are the things about understanding what you need to do, and what can Lily do when Ashe meets up with. Okay, so okay, I don't know why she popped R there. Okay, so a fight happening right now. Nuno gonna get ulted here, so you pretty much have to just dip. They're on the wrong side of the map right now, like absolutely wrong side of the map. Ashe gonna hit the arrow. Karma by herself. Unnecessary gold being locked down. Quadra kill. Jesus Christ. Oh, unlucky. So yeah, that's just 2 unlucky deaths right there. And she went ahead and got spirit. At this point, you pretty much, well, oh man, let's see. So on the top, okay, she died right here the first time. She shouldn't have been there. She should have gotten the fuck out. She should just go ahead and get Triforce. At this point, you're delaying a big power spike, and if you look at what's going on around the map, your bot lane gets shit rolled somehow. Mid tower's missing 2 turrets. Your jungler is fucking with, you know, not really coming top besides that 1 or 2 times, and got results from it, which was nice. 2 times I think it was. So yeah, that's all you got. Nunu didn't like try to I don't know if he got the rifts or whatever. Didn't help you come well, it just didn't fucking run it down Mord's throat. When there's a sense of urgency, you need to get that power spike. So sitting on Spectral Cowl and going against his Mord, that's pretty much even with you, and you don't want to go even with the Nasus, because that's, you like I said, you have just the freedom to perfect CS, but he's missing about 50 plus. But of course, Lily's fucked up this lane a little bit, you know. But sitting on the Spectral Cowl would have been good, or even the Kindle Gem, and then getting Triforce, because when you get Triforce, all right, so there's no way they're gonna be able to get this kill. 2-1, big money. But yeah, I don't know if there's any. There are definitely things to point out. I guess it would be at that moment when I'm like, oh, fuck, why'd she build that? Why didn't she just finish? But she should have just finished Triforce. You know, at this point, the better you stack early game, your sustain goes up. So yes, Mordekaiser, you know, you're not building. Even if you didn't finish Spectral, you will actually just buying a Null Mantle, or if you don't finish it, you went Kindle Gem straight into Triforce. Yes, he will do more damage to you, but if you're stacking decently like you are, then it's okay, because you'll be able to, you know, boom, he drops that. Okay, now your lane's gonna push. If it was, you know, earlier you had him pretty much scared to pull up on you, but you made 2 mistakes, gave him 2 kills, and bam. But your stacks are at 303 right now. Well, they're around 230, around 15 minutes. Okay, there's the fight. As you can see, boom, pop, pop. Look at this. Has spirit too. So if you have Triforce, and Mord right here locked in his own ult, and there's the pop drop, dead. And then right here, let's see, got 5 points. Gonna be able to get tower here. Mordekaiser's dead. So and that's without Triforce. If you have Triforce and you have enough, you go ahead and push the wave out here. And don't be scared. Boom, boom. We're gonna run all the way back. No need to run all the way back. And here's the thing about lower elos too. Actually, why am I pausing it? So it's like, look, they like, Caitlyn's died 4 times. It's like, killing Caitlyn, what do you get out of killing Caitlyn? Nothing really. And then when you go a little deep in there, what do you get for going in a little deep? Just being overextended. The end result when killing Caitlyn is gonna lead you to gaining what? Blitz dying, and then you resetting, Ashe overextended, and Ashe running for a life, and Nunu's gonna say what up, and then Nunu's a tank. Ashe is fed, but doesn't really matter. Dog gonna pull up, drop the wither, E down, shut down, big money checks going into her bank account. So Lily right now, you know, probably gotta be oh my god, can we get a moment of silence? So at this very given moment, so this is like so you're building Frozen Heart. You're building Frozen Heart into your laner, which is Mordekaiser. Kha'Zix never in your lane unless he's there to int. And if Kha'Zix goes onto your screen, you hit him 2 times, then he's got to go to the ER to get some blood pumped into him. And then if Ashe is ever in your sight, you drop a wither on her, and she gets hit 1 time, then she realizes that she made a big mistake. So you just guttered. So pretty much what you did was like, oh, that's my big toe. You took a butter knife and you're trying to cut it off. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Yes. And let me tell you, you know, I'm feeling it, and that does not feel good. So like, not building Triforce, and then you're only going to be in lane versus what do you call it? So so when you click this champion, I pause it. Let me see. Okay, so she's running Transcendence. Oh, she's not running Transcendence. So she has CDR on this one, which gives her 10% at level 18. Okay, so she builds Triforce, which is 20%. That puts her at 30%. She already bought Spirit, so that puts her at 40%. And she has Cosmic Insight. That's 45%. So she never has to buy another CDR item. So what item would be better in the armor department to pick up? Dead Man's. But why the fuck would you pick up Frozen Heart? It makes no goddamn sense. So picking up Triforce right here would have fucking made it to where, okay, if I'm not respected, and if Mord thinks he can fight me, and he has no ninja tabbies, and I'm an AD champion, and he has no Seeker's Arm Guard, and didn't finish, what do you call it, and he doesn't get Brambles to cuck my healing, he's gonna be dead. Can I still kill him with the items that I picked up right here with the, what do you call it? Yes, you could. But if you build Triforce here, and then start going into Deadman's and Sterax, or sit on the chain vest and go into Sterax, that's what we like to call big spikes. So in a situation in this game, what happens when a team fight happens? Who the fuck knows? It's gonna be fucking crazy. Anything can happen. So this guy chases that guy chases that guy. Mord goes and joins the team. You're left alone with an Ashe, and what happens to a 6-3 Ashe when she meets up with you? She's dead. She's just fucking dead. You dive her every single time. Oh, just like that. Bam. Oh, like I said, you know, I know my shit, and we don't like she. Okay, she gets killed, and she will be able to tank a little bit harder. But she would have been dead in 2 shots if she would have built Triforce. But she guttered her lead, but she's only 700 gold away, so it's all good. But she would have Deadman. Well, no, Deadman's a little bit more expensive. In a situation like this, the question is teleport? What just happened? Please tell me it's not going to be like this whole game. Please tell me it's a... Oh my god, how do I turn Mord off? Fuck my life. Okay guys, I apologize, man. I hope you can understand. It's a little foggy in this motherfucker. It is getting, you know, that time of the year where it might get a little foggy. So here, this is exactly what you want to see. Mordekaiser doesn't even have ulti, and of course he just ulted, and you could have just stayed in lane. Well, no, I'd want to get my Triforce, so I guess this is fine. But let's see if you're able to get this kill. Oh god. Can't believe you didn't build Triforce. Okay, boom, there it is. All right, so it looks like they're still chasing. All right, really, I gotta stay in this spectator glitch. Okay, Mordekaiser doing that, and I apologize, guys. I'm not fucking restart. I could just restart the thing, but I'm not. Okay, all right. So, what do we talk about now? So he comes out, not really doing any damage, and if you have enough for a Triforce, back and buy Triforce ASAP. Okay, now doing this is fine. Should not get outsmited. Okay, they don't want to do it. Like, just reset, man. Yeah, you definitely want to do this, but right now you're delaying it, and this is mayhem. All right, Nasus gonna pop R, so this is actually looking pretty good here. And then more look Wildfire. Like, what are you doing? Do not save him. Do not save Kha'Zix. Do not care. You don't care about that motherfucker. You don't care about that motherfucker. You don't care about that motherfucker. Look at him. He's standing there. That's their mid laner. Kill him. And there's their Ashe. That's a Kha'Zix. They already got 3 people onto him. And you go for the bug. What for? Complete waste. You could have... They already got it. You didn't do anything right there. You might have dropped the Wither. I don't... It doesn't matter. You had free reign on Malzahar. You should have killed Malzahar. Then you killed Ashe. Then you get Baron. But you probably still get Baron anyway. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and speed this up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Lord Jesus. Okay, good to stay on it too, to keep it going. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Let's take a look. I think this is where she was upset. Oh, it's gone. Okay, so okay, in a situation like this, Baron 400. Yeah, you should have just killed Malzahar. All in all, you should have just like I'd be fucking tilted if I absolutely fucking ready to open the goddamn game. How mad I would be for, you know, you going for the wrong target. You would have killed Malzahar, and Ashe would have been like, what am I supposed to do in this situation? And then she's dead too. So now it's just Kha'Zix just alive. Who fucking cares? He dies in 2 hits. But let's take a look. Let's just double back. Okay, we take a look. Now, yes, he should have gone back. There's no need for... Tell you the truth, I would just reset, get your Triforce. You not having Triforce right now, kind of, it's just tilting the fuck out of me. And buying Frozen Heart was like I said, butter knife. Okay, rip butter knife in your goddamn big toe. Yeah, it just makes no sense. And like, why the fuck? I thought you were running Transcendence. You run Transcendence if you want to go over the CDR limits, break it. I mean, pretty much right now with these items, you're at 60% CDR. If you're on Transcendence, you're gonna get some bonuses with it. So don't run what do you call, which, and it is bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. like demolish, if you're really not getting used how to demolish, it's fine. Like run mana flow and transcendence, and then you can buy every single CDR item on there and get used for going over the limits. I actually like that. You know, I was running that for a little bit, and I switch it up every now and then. But now you got your Triforce. I like the pickaxe is fine, but I like to buy the HP instead. Dragon, these are the times when you want to be on opposite side of the map. This dragon doesn't determine what the game is, or how the game's gonna be, or what. Oh, fuck my eyes. Before 1 minute before this thing spawns, you want to put yourself in a situation with Mordekaiser. Say, for instance, top side. Of course, you don't want to die top side, but you got dragon spawning. So this is the way you got to think. So if you put yourself top side and Mordekaiser knows he can't kill you and he's there, he's going to need help. So that means he's going to have to call a buddy. And the question is, can you handle this by yourself? Yes, you can. Because you're fucking asses and you're fucking big. You got armor item, magic resist item, and you have Triforce. So a fight happening right now. I don't know what the fuck Ozzy's doing, and Fizz just gets his shit pushed in right now. So you put yourself in that situation to get the 1v1 even underneath the turret. You just hard dive them. So okay, flash is over. You could have just popped over the fucking wall, but you put yourself in that one. Oh no. Oh no. But before that spawns, you put yourself here, you kill Mordekaiser, you take tower, you push this wave. And here, I'm going to tell you a secret whenever I see Lily do this. So whenever you have E up, you do not throw E on 3 minions. If you do this, you're a fucking dog. Wait. Boom. That's when you eat over the whole wave. Sorry, I gotta talk slowly because you guys think, oh my god, I gotta rush. Take your time. It's fine. But if you're in this lane before this dragon spawns and you know they want it because it gives them soul point, who fucking cares? You're talking about 2.5 of your missing dog shit HP at this dog shit elo that you're gonna get back every 5 seconds. When it comes to winning games at this dog shit elo, taking towers is going to be priority, boys. And you can push this wave, and with the items you have, the CDR, you'll be able to fucking 2-tap this, 3-tap, probably 2-tap it, 3-tap it. And then when you get here, you pop R, guess what? Your ult will be back in no time. And if there's, before it spawns and you're on this and they really want it, guess what? It's going to be at a fucking inhibitor cost. Okay? How long is this video? 28 minutes. I don't care if this is long, but this is just the way you got to see it. So it looks like they're going to go for the Baron, which is, to me, I think a bad call. And she has Smite in her inventory. And that right there, when everybody died, like, she should not be chasing the Ashe at that. Zone her and then go back to her team. Or at least hit this goddamn thing instead of running all the way around. So they're going to go ahead and start this up. Nuna's going to come down, snowball. Can Caitlyn save the game right now? We got Karma in the backside right now. And boom, there's no Hadoken. And Malzahar going to pick it up. So that's the Baron. So yeah, she has not even, like, she doesn't realize how strong she is in lane. And when it comes to 1v1 situation with Mordekaiser now just finally got his first armor item. So, and she has 500 stacks, but I'm pretty sure she needs to buy Seeker's Arm Guard. And she just popped Ghost on a Kha'Zix that you're... I mean, Jesus Christ, she must have hard beef. Never mind, she did get that motherfucker. But overall, back to the build. Make sure you have Deadmans instead of Frozen, unless you're running Transcendence, and it's okay. Get to that Caddy. That's a plus 12. So, looks like they're going to run it down. So that leaves 3. You see what you did there? You just killed their jungler, and then you brought Malzahar down here, bot. And then this gives it your team an opportunity to win. Losing an inhibitor here is not completely bad. The teleport coming in, the dog. Okay, this is looking good right here. Okay, you gotta be careful. Oh, okay, worked out. Triple kill. I love this elo, man. The Nasus is so broken at this. So, okay, here. Kha'Zix over there. Let's see. Do you have ult? At this point, you might as well just pop ult. Because by the time you run back, you have level 3 ult, you're going to have your ulti back in a minute. So, pop R. Fucking bang, hit the tower 3 times in that fucking tower. I hope the fuck you got demolish off, and then throw a wither or throw your E, get the cancel his shit. You got 2 people dead right now, mine, and try to kill the Malzahar with Kha'Zix over here jerking his shit. You don't care about Kha'Zix anyway. And then you had 3 up before 2 spawned, so you should have just hard fucking dove these motherfuckers, and you're scared. And if you have to, and you're scared of Malzahar, don't buy this item. You know, buy fucking fucking Quicksilver stash. And then you can just, if he ults you, oh my lord, Jesus. And you got to get... Oh, rip. Damage you're doing now, you got to be careful here because now Ash and everyone's coming over, but looks like you're going to be good. Oh my god. Why is he going for the blitz? Jesus lord, Jesus. Mordekaiser. This is just not looking good at all. This is just nasty. Okay, boom. Okay, oh, okay. One more mana. Oh, rip. There, with 2 dead, and the Kha'Zix wasn't even there, and 2 there, and you had 3 up. You had 3 carries, pretty much. You should have committed onto the tower and be like, okay, if he ults me, then he's fucked. You know? And if you pop R and you're on Malzahar, you crack his passive. And it's a blitzcrank. So you should next time just pop R, commit onto the tower. Every second, you're going to get 3 times tankier, and not 3 times tankier, but you're going to get 3 armor and 3 magic resistance if you didn't know with Nasus. So every second for 15 seconds, that's what your ult does. So you're going to get HP, MR, armor, and then every second, you're going to get 3 armor and 3 magic resistance. So before pulling up, if your ulti's up, pop it fucking 5 seconds early before you get onto the tower. So you're getting 15 extra armor, magic resist on top of what the base stats gives you. So losing this is not going to be bad. Pushing and getting this with the level of skill these guys are playing at, they should probably just say fucking get a rain check and run back because everyone's about to be back up. You're going to hit a tower and ignore champions there? Okay, good luck. This is the new way of NA, North America, the ulti, the shield, the pop, the slap, and then, let's see, Ash taking a turn. Looks like it's going to work out. So here you just want to clear the minions. If you're the red team, you want to clear the minions because they won't do maximum damage, so they're going to get 1 Nexus turret. But at... Okay, so using the flash there, not... I guess it doesn't really matter, but... You probably didn't need to use flash. Okay, let's see. Oh, he took you to the realm. Like, yeah, he's got to be dumb to take you to the realm. But you see how you're able to fight him. I don't know if Karma's helping you, but if you're in lane, what you want is you versus him in lane before any type of objective spawns. And you want to kill him in a 1v1 situation and force somebody back before your team fucking throws down instead of you teleporting to them. You know, you want to bring everything to you. That's the whole style that I play, and it works. It will work at this elo. The higher you go, you got to kind of play back because your team might all be donkeys, and if you're looking to carry, you got to slow it down. But at this elo, it's okay to bring people to you and put yourself in that 1v1 situation, because if you kill Mord and they're fighting, looking to force a fight, knowing that you're bot side and they might know you're strong, your team just has to defend the Nexus and whatever. But regardless, you don't tell them what you're trying to do because, you know, it might be too much to handle, or you just don't care to fucking type to them. So saying or just saying don't fight, or fight if you know you can get an inhibitor. That's why you always you know, if you watch me play, like, go fight, start a fight, just start a fight, because the game's, you know, I know I can put the game in my hands. I want them to fucking be distracted into fighting, and bam, just like that. I find that opening. But you kill Mordekaiser on 1v1, then you get to these towers. By now, you're doing so much damage to turrets. So they do get the soul. You don't have executioners. Where's your executioners? Sell your fucking goddamn frozen heart. Get a fucking Thornmail at least, or something. Big damage coming out. Let's see how many people dead. 3 dead right now. At this point right here, at this very given moment, it's okay to let this rat scurry off into a hole back home. It's just okay. Like, it's not even worth chasing. Look how much freaking trouble they're pushing right, or struggling to push this. All right, so let's take a look. And with this tower being so low, if something happened, like, you gotta be, it'd be so easy to just run this shit down, man. Like, I would have taken every single one of their inhibitors. Boom, 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 boom. So here, you want to back reset. You want to back reset. Back reset. Boom. Just back reset. 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 Back reset. Understand what the next so you back and you reset before they die. Guess what the enemy team's gonna do? This is how I think. So you turn it around thinking you can fight. Do you not realize that they all spawn? Let them die. Your AD, your jungler, and what do you call it, is alive. All you need is your jungler to be alive. Baron spawns when they kill fucking Karma. What does that mean? Karma's dead over laying down. They're gonna run here. You hope the fuck to God they run here, because what am I gonna do? They're gonna call me Goku. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait into the shot. I'm gonna wait for these minions to die, unless of course Baron's really low. But I won't port right away. I'll port when these minions die. As long as I have one of these minions, If I port and I run ahead of it and I tank it and this minion follows me behind and I'm Nasus and I'm tanky, what does that mean? That means I do full damage. I don't have that armor fucking buff on these towers, so I can beast it. And also, you wouldn't have to pop ulti right away. But then again, Malzahar already goes. But that's how you would want to look at this. Seeing that, what do you call it? We'll do Baron. But looks like this guy's aware of it. So, okay, now you're like, okay, now I gotta wait. Malzahar's pushing that. So that means I should probably just, okay, mid's fine. Maybe I should just run over. No way you guys give out this Baron. That's 2 Barons. That's another reason why you're losing, is because you're giving out 2 Barons. But you are fed. You're really, you know, big, but you don't need to be 16-5 to fucking carry games. You don't need to go 30-0. What you need to do, how to win these games, is how to play the objectives. You got an inhibitor somehow, and you just failed to get these, and you failed to realize that in a 1v1 situation. And then of course, anybody got executioners? No, you don't have executioners. Oh my god, like nobody. Am I blind? Hey, water. Like, if I'm playing against fucking Mordekaiser Conk, I'm getting fucking executioners after Sheen and Kindle Gym. I ain't finishing no fucking item. Well, unless I'm stacking really well. If you're stacking really well, you don't need it. But if you're playing somebody decently, or you just want to just ruin that motherfucker, then. But if you're stacking really well, it doesn't even matter at this at the early game, because R and then Q. But you do want to get it, because you don't want to give anything back to them. You do want to get execution, especially when they have Ocean Soul. Nobody's picked up. What do you call it? And this is one thing you want to avoid too. Mordekaiser, when he goes to push this, the question, I don't know if she well, it doesn't matter. I'd fucking pop R and look to jack this guy across the face, and then I never see you in an open lane. You're always looking to fight, and you need to be thinking 10 steps ahead when you're playing a dog, and it's not that hard. And then boom, right here. Okay, we're pushing. Okay, here, you want to let this tower die. So he needs to smite the fucking caddy, let the caddy die, and it's okay to give the inhibitor up. It's okay to give the inhibitor up here in a situation like this to let you rain down. Then again, Ash is dead, and then rip. Never mind. I forgot that they have Baron too. So, let's see. It's not very wise to yeah, stay in lane when they have Baron buff, and then she goes straight in and then ulted. You should have just let the tower die and defend this way for a teammate, but I don't think it mattered because she only has 1 Nexus turret, and looks like this game's gonna come to an end. But there are more things that I can breach, but I think I put enough into this video. Yeah, this is my way. Yeah, you see how like the enemy team got really, they got juiced up, and they weren't able to cleanly end this game, and that's due to just not having any macro. Everybody knows about that macaroni and cheese. They put it in a bowl, put some water, boil it up, put the cheese in there, and they eat it. That's the type of NA player. Get that shit off my screen. I'm blinded. Jesus Lord. But yeah, like wait until these other lane and phase dog. When you learn to play against Anthrax, playing against Mordekaisers, cake work. But a good Mordekaiser will beat the fuck out of a dog. They'll get ninja tabbies like a little bitch, and they'll get Seeker's Arm Guard, and they'll get Brambles, Nose of the Coward, and then that's why you have to learn how to lane, because if he builds 3 of those items, you need to get that Sheen, the Kindle Gym, and then and stack really well. And then once you learn to get 200 plus stacks at like 10 to 11 minutes, and then 400 to 500 at before 20 minutes, and that's when it doesn't matter what anybody builds. You're Tao. Remember that. I hope you enjoyed this. This was my way on Lily's game. She hasn't played League in a while because of this game, but then again, it's her fault. She needs to learn, and she has to learn to run it down. And look at this shit, man. She didn't even really try to breach at all. Like, I would have ruined this whole goddamn game. And I would probably have bought Quicksilver Stash. So again, the build Frozen Heart was a complete waste. You already have 45% CDR at level 18 with these 2 items, so you should have bought Deadman's. And then Starks is fine, but Quicksilver Stash, if Malzahar took over the lane, so you can just pop that button and run right at him and kill him, and he's completely useless. And bam, just like that, you're good. Other than that, Deadman's was perfectly fine for Ash in the armor department, and it helps you get closer to that rat. And then Kha'Zix could just never fight you. You just run him down like he's a little dog. But yeah, all right guys, peace, light. All right, baby, we back with the my way. You know, I said I'd bring this to you, so you saw Lily's game, and then Anthrax. So this guy has about a lot of games played with Anthrax. He's an Anthrax main. And when you play against, and as you can see, there's a difference in jungle. And I'm not saying that. Well, my opportunity to carry it just doesn't even matter. The jungle difference does not matter. Here, what I want to bring to you is just the landing phase. What the fuck you have to do when you're playing against somebody that's fucking broken, a champion that's broken, and what he does to a champion like Nasus. It's just not even fair when he gets to a point. So you have to play the goddamn lane. So here you see me running unsealed, and I show you the runes when I get in here. But yeah, let's just hit A. Actually, I can't hit A. No, I can't hit A. I have to click boom, and I have to click me. I click the dog, and I click the side runes. So I run I'm running the cell, and the reason why I'm running cell is that every little bit of movement speed I wanted. I'm running approach velocity, meaning I was with the beat down, but I'm not running cosmic insight. So this is kind of like the newer setup I'm running, and then mana flow. So this is nice, and I also went biscuit. So now I gotta try to figure out, and I'm maxing Q, and I went Doran's shield instead of Doran's ring, like you see me. I feel like when you go up higher in elo, Doran's ring, I guess somebody that's played this champion a lot, you will lose. It doesn't matter what you do, you can't do anything. It's just you lose. So how the fuck do you take you lose and turn it around? I don't know, man. I pray to God I'm able to balance the wave right here and not let it crash to where it ends up pushing the wave back when I'm maxing Q, because that leaves room for me to get fucked by Nidalee. And my goodness, when I tell you, the next game you're seeing is when I play against the Nasus, you're going to see what I do to the Nasus. And what I fucking just love doing to Nasus is destroying him and making him feed. So I pray to God that doesn't happen, you know, and of course it kind of doesn't happen. You'll see what happens. So here, get hit, boom, and you want him to hit you. You don't want to get hit too much. So when he hits you, he takes aggro, so you want to run back. And if you miss 1 or 2 or 3 CS, you have to miss that. As long as you're stacking when you can in this early phase, if you're missing gold, yes, it sucks, but regardless, as long as you're stacking what you can, you'll still have good damage. And of course, that's the scaling. So here, boom, pops. Here, of course, I don't want to let him hit me when he's doing his abilities. I want him to auto me, or like auto me. Yeah, auto me. So here, bam, do that. E that, rip, get that. So you see how I keep it chilling right here, and then he takes aggro. Then fuck off. Hold on, I swear to God, that shouldn't. I'm pretty sure that's off. Okay. Drops that. Able to run out of that. I already potted up, so I was like, shit, I gotta sit back, chill. I'm thinking I'm about to get dove. And what right here? Eve was talking about level 6. Let me get to level 6. So yeah, and she felt like she was gonna get invaded by Nidalee, and that's what Nidalees do. So bam. Why? Holy shit, that's annoying. But I'm able to chill right here. I'm relaxing. Nothing I can do, so this has to push back, which is perfectly fine because it gets me closer to level 6. So here, I'll just auto this and then stack caddy. 1, 2. Wait for the tower to shoot so I got more time to set up my next. Boom. It's all about putting a clinic, auto, and then bam. Just like that. So now we're in a good spot right here, chilling. So what I'll do here, he wants to harass me, so I don't, this lane will push back over, but unless I walk over here, let him, I'm full HP. Boom, comes in there, starts using ability over waves. I'm like, thank God, I like this guy. But all in all, even though he's doing this and doesn't have the lane push back, it doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. If you know, the jumping shit, man, it gets to the point where you get here and you're standing here and he's doing all these abilities and he's barely taking, he doesn't get any turret shots. It makes no goddamn sense, and he beats the shit out of you. And then he's running conk, so it's fucking stacking up his conk. Boom, boom. That shit, look at that right there. So imagine that at a higher level of abilities and items, And of course, I'm going Sheen and I'm not running armor. I'm not running bone plate. And you're probably saying, Trick, oh, why don't you run bone plate? If you run bone plate on the dog, don't play Nasus. You need shit that's going to help you in lane. Meaning you scale, yes. Bone plating and whatever the fuck else. It's like, well, actually, it's not. No, I'd rather go tenacity. This rune setup is greedy. Going against somebody like this. So, like I said, I've been in situations far worse than this. You know, when it comes to Darius or even better Anthrax players. Here, I can't help. You don't fucking make me help you when I'm playing the dog. As you can see, I'm going through some hard times right now. But the lane is pushing back, so I can chill. And then boom, he's gonna go ahead and push this out like a good boy. So I'm thinking I might get dived and okay, I'm just making sure I'm streaming. I have to eat the caddy. I have to eat a cat. I know, guys. Rest in peace. So here, 1-2 auto attack reset. Hit that one because I needed to hit that. I mean, this is what we like to call farm beneath the goddamn turret. Can't do anything to him right now. He's spinning around. Yeah, he's a little upset. He just needs to calm his ass down. You know what I mean? Reset with the Q. And right here, like I said, this is a fine, beautiful job. We're down 9 TS, but hey, man, I'm still, look at my HP. It could be far worse. Maybe I'm lucky. Let's just say that. But let me tell you, I'm feeling good about myself. Okay, that was like, okay, I slipped. I shouldn't have ate that. Auto attack reset. Hopefully my Q's up. We're maxing Q. Boom, 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 and then wait, and then bam. Now I'm chilling. I'm able to get my Sheen. I think I hit level 6 here, and I'm gonna have to fight here. I'm gonna have to hold my ground. So taking a caddy, I ate a little. Could have been worse than I ate a little bit of damage. Here I eat an auto attack, so I have to. I gotta hold my ground. I was like, fuck. If his abilities come back up, okay, they're not. He knows they're not gonna come back up. I'll be over here with his Q. We'll leave it on his abilities, but you know I gotta be a little careful here. The lane's pushing. I should chill, but I don't want to chill. I want to beat this motherfucker across the dome. The problem is I don't have executioners, so that doesn't help, and I definitely need executioners. Auto attack, and then pop the Q. Able to freeze. He'll probably pour it in. Nope, I see him. I pop that. Yeah, unnecessary damage, and I took 3 shots right there, really bad. So I shouldn't have taken that. I should have just sat back. Yeah, unlucky. Always wait. Like what I like to do, like I said. Okay, we hit that. Boom, boom. Oh, I don't know if I got that. Minions help me out there. Bam. Okay. He comes back and he has big damage. This is what you see what I'm talking about. I have to pop R here. Pop the Q. And that's the shit that you have to deal with. See, even that, but I fucked up. So you don't want to fuck up. You get greedy over 1 CS where I ended up taking damage, but I think I was getting already pretty much back up there. But yeah, man, at this situation, he can play like a little bitch and then go all in. Or I might get lucky, but this is when your jungler decides to invest in you. And I'm tilted. You could tell me I was on stream. I was like, why are you doing Gromp? Come the fuck up here, because I'm telling you, this is not a fun matchup. When you play, if you dominate this motherfucker in like bronze 7, yeah, that's a silver. But this is a 600 fucking D2 dog. That's not completely bad. And look how easy that shit was. I don't know if I got paid off that. I got a little bit of money. He has no TP. I get to relax. Now it is completely over. It's over. You can't win. So here I last hit the very, very last of these minions' health. Why? Because when he comes back, I'm gonna get my ass beat. I don't have my ulti, and he doesn't need his ulti to beat my ass. He can just use abilities. So what I do is you see what I'm doing here? Next wave, if I can freeze it, I'll freeze it right here, but I'll let the lane push into my tower. I don't care about giving him a goddamn a plate. And plus, I'm gaining experience when he's not in lane and gold. And of course, I'm denying. And he's not gaining. You want to say it everything. So you understand that? But we call that building the lead. And look at my Eve over here. Pings it like dipshit. My ulti's not up. I ping my ult like it's not up. I hope the living God that she does not do a rift. Because this is it right here. Oh, Rise is there. Yep, I was already fucked. Multi-pop. Maybe I should have ran down. And just like that, everything that I worked for has now been guttered. Like, I can understand stealing that. And then she should have just poured it back here. And then Quintana out here, I don't even know where the fuck she was. I don't blame Quintana for not going up, man. Fireball is being beamed at you. So she gets out. Let's see if I should have ran down. Yeah, I should have ran down. I was fucking absolutely. And then Tarek's over here too. And after this, I just gave up. Why? Because it's just like, you know, fucking Nidlee's already 4-0. She goes popping off. And if Nid would, I mean, if Eve would have just, if she would have just poured it back after doing that camp, I'd have been fine. I froze up the wave and then she could come back at a different time. But yeah, the game was already over for this stupid ass Anthrax. But after that, I mean, it's just, I just power it. But you see how I play the lane and what I have to do, and of course the shit that he does to you, like he hits you, backflip, you're done. See, this is a hard matchup. Like out of a scale of, if we had to scale this to 1 out of 10, this is like a 9.8. Darius is a 10. Because I mean, I can beat a Darius. I beat a Darius last time I played him, but overall, like I said, he makes you bleed out of every single hole. It's just not worth it. Other than that, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Get me out. Flash FF. Oh, okay, guys. There's a bonus clips here. Bonus clips. Oh my god. Bonus clips. I told her I needed help getting back in the lane because, you know, her fucking me over. Next time, yeah, I'll never help a motherfucking jungler again. Because, you know, it's hard time. And I wish she would have just fucking stayed. I don't have ult here. And then now I can't even go back to the lane. That right there. Unlucky. Ooh, I gotta eat some tilapia. Oh my fucking god. What am I watching now? So once I saw this right here. Like, what am I watching? Oh my god, these are all like D2 diamond player, like D2, D3, D4. Like, oh my god, please, for the love of god, man. Like, I've been playing out of my mind lately, guys, but I'm still stuck, man. These guys are holding me back. I'm the best player in the goddamn game. Get me out.